back-to-back first overall picks. What's that like?
It's exciting. I see it as opportunity to continue to improve our football team. We made really big strides due to that trade last year and that opportunity, so we're looking to capitalize on that again.
Ryan Poles is doing such an amazing job rebuilding this team from the ground up, and they have an important decision to make this coming, month in terms if they want to, retain Justin Fields on this team or if they want to send him away. But at the same time, they're not going to stop there. They're going to continue to make game-changing moves, and they just made a very interesting trade a couple of hours ago, getting Ryan Bates, the former Buffalo Bills starter in 2022, played a couple of games in 2023, but a guy who has extreme versatility. And this move, this trade for Ryan Bates says a lot more than you guys think, and in this video we're going to break it all down. I'm going to tell you guys why this Ryan Bates trade is, hinting at what is to come next for the Chicago Bears. Now, do me a favor really quickly, guys. Knowing everything you know about Ryan Bates, you might not know much, but give me a letter grade for this trade. I'm going to give it an A-, and I'm going to tell you right now why I think that. Now, the first thing I want to talk about in terms of Ryan Bates is, interestingly enough, last offseason, he signed a deal with the, Chicago Bears before the Buffalo Bills decided to, match the offer they had, and, they retained him over there in Buffalo. But with that being said, he is going to Chicago on the same exact deal that he accepted last season from them. And, it was very interesting because Ryan Bates is a guy who is one hell of a player and has some really good versatility. Now, Bates originally went undrafted out of Penn State back in 2019. He ended up signing with the Philadelphia Eagles. However, he never even played for Philadelphia, but was instead traded to the Bills prior to 2019. Now, in 2019, he played in 8 games for Buffalo and then played 16 games in 2020, but never really started. But he did find his way into the starting lineup in 2021 for, a couple of games. But then 2022 was, that breakout season where he started in all 15 games and, he played 17 games this season, only 35 snaps at center, but the man, has a really good grade, very versatile, and I think this makes sense for what they're trying to do in the future. Now, we all know what they have coming in this year's NFL draft, the number 1 pick. Now, what does that tell us? Them going out and making a move for a guy like Ryan Bates, who, registered a grade of 78.7 at PFF, which is really, really good. This tells us that they're trying to protect their rookie quarterback. Now, guys, listen, I'm under the impression Caleb Williams is on his way to the Bears. I mean, if you just listen to what he said during the draft combine, Caleb Williams is going to be a Chicago Bear. Actually, let me show you what Caleb Williams said, just in case you guys missed it, and then what we're going to do is break down some Ryan Bates film for you guys.
I mean, the Bears was an 8-9 team last year, I believe, and 7-10. Sorry, and that's pretty good for a team that has the first pick. And they got a good defense. They got good players on offense, and it's pretty exciting. If you could go into a situation like that.
Everybody's mock drafted you to the Bears for a couple months. There's a million photoshops of you in a Bears uniform. Getting to talk to them for the first time here, what's it been like?
It was good. It was good. Everybody was, cool, and that's a Gen Z, I guess, kind of word to use. But it was really nice. It was. They were mainly testing me on my mental, seeing how I would handle things, and putting a play up on the board, and then 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, asking me to recall it and things like that. So it was good. It was a good meeting.
Last season, under Justin Fields, the Bears really struggled to keep the quarterback safe in the pocket, right? They ranked number 26 in QB sack percentage, but had a really, really good running game. I think Ryan Bates gives them so much versatility in terms of he has played all 5 positions. He's played a lot of interior guard. He's played a lot of center. He can also, kick out to the outsides as well. Ryan Bates is a guy that you just want on your football team, not only for depth, but a guy who can come in here and just start a lot of games as well. I think the Bears just got a huge upgrade for a 5th round pick that might have not, accumulated to anything at all. Now, let's actually watch some Ryan Bates film so I can show you guys exactly why I believe Ryan Bates will be a very solid player here for the Bears. But before we get into that, do me a big favor, hit that like button just so we can get this video out to more Bears fans around the world. Subscribe if you're new, it is free, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. But also comment down below, do you want Caleb Williams here in Chicago, or would you rather keep Justin Fields? I think this is a big thing going around right now. There are some teams that do want Justin Fields, like the Raiders, the Vikings. I think the Broncos, the Patriots are interested as well as the Falcons. Who do you think will trade for Justin Fields? But without any further ado, actually, we just heard some news on Justin Fields as well from yesterday. They're going to wait, or at least try to wait, until closer to the NFL draft to trade Justin Fields. So we should be hearing news within the next couple of weeks, but don't expect anything immediate to happen in the near future with Justin Fields. But I do expect him to be traded. Okay, so here we go. First play we want to break down. He's number 71 lined up as right guard. Now, what I love about Ryan Bates is he's the type of guy that always needs something to do. And obviously, you love to see that as an offensive lineman. You want him to search for a guy to block, right? So on this play specifically, we're going to see him bounce in and take in this more interior guy and allow 79 to take the outside guy. So boom, he's going to initially block 91. Now they're going to try to run a crazy play, and this play usually works a lot in the NFL, where you have the interior guy quickly bounce out trying to draw this double team here, and usually the left guard, the right guard, whoever it may be, gets a little bit confused, tries to rotate out, allowing this guy to bounce in, but he did such a good job switching on to this guy trying to attack the interior. See a great job here by 79 getting outside. But watch how 71, even though his quarterback's running left, he comes back and gets another block here. I mean, the man is relentless. He wants to block, every single possession, and he does a good job at doing it. Now, here we go. He's playing right guard a little bit here again, and here we go. We're going to get something to the outside. He's going to bounce to the second level right away. Boom. I mean, just does a really good job driving this guy back here. Look at just staying on him. Unbelievable job there by Ryan Bates. And he does it all game long. All right, here we go again. Right guard, you're going to see a bull rush here by number 91. But look at 71. Ryan Bates does such a good job keeping his feet underneath him and absolutely using his strength to draw open a lane here for Josh Allen to run. And keep in mind, Caleb Williams is a guy who can make moves with the football in his hands. He can, throw any pass. He can, be a playmaker with his legs. I think Ryan Bates could be a really big addition for a guy like Caleb Williams if they do intend to draft him number 1. Here we go again. They're trying to run this little, zigzag where one guy, starts inside, goes out, and the guy outside cuts in. Does a good job switching, on 47, who is a good pass rusher, by the way. Just does a great job. 71 is probably, one of the most versatile offensive linemen in the NFL right now, and I think he goes unnoticed most of the time, man. And I think the Bears really made a good addition. Here we go again, passing him off to the center, double teaming. Look at, he has one arm here on both guys, one here, kind of blocking two guys in one. And again, just always making a good block, man. Shout out to Ryan Bates. I'm excited he's here in Chicago. I think they really needed an upgrade at offensive line, a guy who could play multiple different positions on the interior and the exterior of the offensive line as well. I'm excited to see what he can do here in Chicago. Again, give me a letter grade, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.